Alec, how's it going today?
It's going swell. I'm really excited to watch some Survivor.
Yeah,
It's
we're
been
getting
a
down to it.
it's been a good stretch. It's been a good stretch. It's been a good season. It's been a great season, I would even
Great
say.
season.
Yeah,
It
this has been just
was
super fun.
it was
I've
it was interesting to just look skim back in some of our older videos, like the Survivor Thailand season review,
yeah,
and how you're talking about how you just like were not enjoying like the first 5 episodes. You're just not enjoying it as much as you thought, and it's like
yeah,
the complete flip for this season so far.
yeah,
You know, so it's like, I mean, we're seeing right now just in the first 6 seasons how varied it can be. You
yeah,
know, you can have flops and you can have really good ones, but there's always something to take away from each season.
for sure. Yeah, because like Africa was another, I would say, like a weaker season that they saved with the whole
Swap.
the swap thing. Yeah. I'd say the season as a whole was a little weaker, but
Hmm.
I mean, it was still overall enjoyable, but yeah, when it came to Thailand, it was
Look,
rough,
Thailand
man.
is a low bar.
Rough.
It's like
Yeah.
there were still moments we enjoyed from that season. There's still
Oh
things to
sure. Oh
enjoy,
sure.
and
Yeah.
so if you're ever just like operating on you're above Thailand, you're already at a good spot. You know,
Yeah.
and just being the nature of Survivor, you're gonna have good
Right.
stuff.
Right.
But we're getting down to where our plan is to watch 2 episodes tonight. I mean, you, the viewer, will not see 2 episodes, but we're getting a double dose in preparation for
Yeah.
the
This
finale coming up. We're getting
this is
down to the
this is gonna
wire.
be great because we haven't done this in too long. It's been too long since we've done this, and I'm really personally looking forward to being able to double dip here a little bit.
Yeah, I was looking at our early season reviews too before we started doing reactions, and it was like a month between like month or 2 months between each one because that was all we were doing at the time was
We're
we
just
didn't do
marathoning.
videos.
Yeah.
We would just come on each week to watch Survivor together. So
Yep.
we would watch 2 or 3 episodes each week, and we'd tear through the seasons in a month or 2 months.
Rip Rabbit.
Yeah. Now it's like 4 months at least to get through because
Yeah.
15 episodes and
Yeah.
one a week almost. So, all right, what happened last episode? Alex got voted out. That was the
He
big
did. That was big
decision from
thing.
Rob.
Rob flipped. Rob was basically told by Alex, "You're going to be out number four. No hard feelings, but like that's just the way it's going to go because Jenna and Heidi aren't gonna they're not gonna. There's no way they'll vote against each other. So instead of coming to him and be like, "We need
Hmm.
to hold strong too," like that, he was like, "So you're going to get voted out."
Yeah, well, like yeah, if I win immunity, I'm gonna vote for you, and no hard feelings. If you win
it's
immunity, you vote for me.
it's also a bizarre strategy to have too because like that automatically a fatalistic idea like that automatically puts him at a disadvantage in the case if Rob was voted out, then Alex would just immediately be at a disadvantage going out. I mean,
He's banking on winning immunity then, I guess.
yeah, I guess.
But I mean, that shows
So
you the difference in how some of these people play. Like,
yeah,
Rob wants to make sure as much as he can to be able to maneuver it the best he can, whereas Alex is just like, ride it with my
he's
friends to the end and then just let
and
the best man win.
yeah, I mean, I guess he's also fairly confident he could win immunity because I mean he's been pretty consistently solid through this whole time, whereas
Yeah.
Jenna and Heidi are uh, not
So it's like,
not with the
yeah.
physical challenges especially.
So
So
from his perspective, that makes sense, but you have to
yeah,
be able to acknowledge that if you have to look from Rob's perspective to where he's
yeah,
less likely to win, especially against you. So
yeah,
you don't have to tell the truth. Just be like, we'll do this, and then he'll be more likely to stick with you.
right,
But the thought never even crossed his mind that he would flip over because they thought, oh, it's just a sure thing, Final Four here.
yeah,
So it was like a foregone conclusion to them. And now Jenna and Heidi are completely blindsided by this as well. So we'll get to see their reaction to that here. All
yeah,
right. So that's all we need to know, I guess.
yeah,
Oh, if you I keep forgetting if you're just now tuning in for the first time, we do reactions like this every week. You can go in the link in the description to click and watch reaction highlights, it's great. And then we come back and discuss everything. I've seen this season. I've seen most seasons, but Alec, we're taking him on a journey. There's a playlist in our channel that has all of our Survivor videos if you want to go back and watch. All right.
Please do. We have a good time.
It's a great time. Thank you. All right. Well, Christy didn't take that too well.
No, that was a nice. Instead of just hey, you guys played the game really well. You got me. It was like actual emotion. Like, wow, I'm angry. Thanks for that.
To make sure her whole thing is she wanted to outlast them.
Yeah.
She didn't. And it came down to her not making Rob confident enough that she was going to vote with them.
Yeah, that was it. It really was.
Even though she ended up voting Jenna anyway.
Yeah. It was like if she had given him more confidence, then she'd still be in the game. It's true.
And Rob was actually able to hook back up with Jenna and Heidi to come together for his vote.
It's a very tentative, I think, alliance. Yeah. I mean, they kind of just did it so that both of them would get further, but it was something.
Yeah, so Butch was completely left out, straight up.
Yeah.
So he's gonna be blindsided by that too.
Sure, I'm sure.
All right, so there's a lot this episode, a lot of strategizing, a lot of drama.
A ton in this episode, yeah. I felt my whole page was filled up. And I felt like I didn't cover all of it.
What do we got?
Well, so the beginning of the episode, Jen and Heidi were all like really butthurt, which they had every right to be, because the guy that they've been in alliance with the whole time betrayed them. But he was just like, I mean, it's a game, guys. Like, what do you expect me to do?
That's like the most infuriating thing to hear from their perspective. Is like,
it is.
It's a game, guys.
Horrible. It's no. It's horrible. It is. He is not sympathetic at all, and that's what I wrote down. But I mean, like,
it's just a game.
It's just get over it, Yeah, I mean, it comes down to Rob being able to compartmentalize his feelings versus how he plays the game, and them integrating that into how they play the game.
Yeah.
Like their feelings for each other are what dictates how they play the game. Where Rob has feelings for everybody, he likes people, but he still plays the game in a separate sort of almost a Richard Hatch style of compartmentalizing and playing the game, so to say.
Yeah, like there's clearly two very different styles of how people play.
Yeah,
it's like people that care about the relationships that they create and everything, and then you have the people like Rob, Richard Hatch, Brian, Boston Rob tried to do this, the Godfather, the pulling the strings, and just like they're just chess pieces kind of thing. So it's like very different.
Brian, the android, Brian. So it's definitely, you're seeing the clashing of styles here for sure.
But somehow, when it seemed to be these two sides at odds, Rob and Jenna Heidi, they both came out of it still here.
Yeah, it was just incredible to me. I thought for sure Rob was going to go home.
I mean,
Christy... I thought they wouldn't trust him at all with anything after that. So
I mean,
I just thought,
Christy completely killed herself here. She is like, she was in the driver's seat.
She was. She was the wild card.
She got too hung up on how can I get to the end the best, and just assumed she was going to be there. So she didn't feel like she needed to make a decision. She really told Rob, I'm going to see how tribal council is before I make a decision.
And
there's no way.
That gives Rob, who she knew isn't a trustworthy person per se with everything, that she basically told him, I don't know how I'm going to vote. It's like, how does that give him any confidence? You have no control now over how Rob is going to react to that, being like, I'm possibly in danger now.
Mm-hmm.
So,
but I mean, she just doesn't sometimes these people don't understand that it didn't even cross her mind that they could come together. She was like, well, obviously they hate each other.
Yeah.
Jenna and Heidi hate Rob, so they're not going to work together. So it has to be
Right.
one of them goes out. So I have all the power.
Right.
But every person who thought they had the power keeps getting voted out, except for Rob, still here, has been able to maneuver himself so far.
Because he's able to. He somehow it's like everyone knows he's lying and cheating, but it's like not everybody's realizing the fact that he is like the most integral piece of this entire game.
Well, we've never seen anyone like this.
In the sense, yeah, well, that's true.
In that Brian, all these other people have not been so openly like, oh, I told everyone I'm just lying to everybody. You know, Brian was people thought he was on their side, but never, cross-examined with other people what was going on. So they didn't realize until they were voted out. But now this is just an open discourse that Rob just will flip around and do whatever he needs to do. And somehow he's still here. So,
like, Butch even admits, he's like, I know what you had to do. I get it.
Yeah.
Like, Butch is even like, I understand what you're doing.
But, I mean, Butch thought Rob was on his side. And
here
he is. For some reason, he was, I don't know why he was left out like that.
Yeah.
But he was the only one, aside from Christy, to be left out.
Yeah.
So Matt wins the challenge. He gives up his family visit for everyone else. He had no choice. It's a fake decision, basically.
Yeah, it was. It was like, so will you? I thought it was going to be like, or would you pick one, like, or would you give it up for one?
Give it up
person?
For someone else. Yeah.
Yeah. So if it was just one person, I'd be like, no, I would take it. But it was like, give it up for all 5 of them. I was like, how could you say no to that?
Yeah. But then it was like, oh, I'm in a giving mood too, so you get to have a romantic dinner with your mom and see some Amazon natives there.
Yeah. And it was awkward, especially when he was like, "This is a romantic dinner, Mom." I was like, "Don't say that to your mother. That's weird."
We need to go back. We didn't have reactions at the time, but we need to go back to Australia and Outback, where Colby had it was definitely a weird exchange.
Yeah.
Where they had I knew they were laying in the back of a truck. I think he got a truck or something.
Yeah.
And
that's right. Yeah, he got that truck, and then
they had some sort of romantic dinner going on.
Yeah, it was like they had a starlight sleeping under the stars or something like that. I don't know. It was
So I mean, that was just reward. It wasn't that important. Yeah. And we had the whole. What did you think of this immunity challenge? You shoot the pucks down with your slingshot, and then you use those pucks to play shuffleboard.
I kind of like it, especially because you can accidentally give people more.
Mm-hmm.
So you do have to really work on precision. I like that it's very tactile and small. What's the word? You having to use a lot of fine motor skills, and I like that because some of the challenges are all big, strong, or they're very mental. This is like the I don't know if I'd say in between but it's like you do have to use more fine motor skills. You have to be a lot more in control of just your hands a little and forearms more than anything else. So,
but then I mean,
I like this challenge.
Yeah, I liked it. I think it was fun for sure because it was a lot of back and forth, but at the same time, there's kind of shenanigans in this where people were just getting pushed into immunity and it was like, oh, Rob's in immunity now. He didn't do anything.
Yeah, yeah.
And he just got his puck pushed in there, but then Jenna was actually able to just hit herself right in.
And that's why you have to be careful because you could cause shenanigans to happen unwittingly. So
Jenna gives up immunity to Heidi. What do you think of this decision here?
It was a little weird, I thought, particularly when Jenna literally said not 10 seconds before doing it that I'm in this game to win. It's she's like, I won't give up on my I won't stand back from my morals or whatever I won't play the game in a way that makes me feel immoral or something to that effect. Basically, She's not going to play the game like Rob, essentially. And then it's just but I want to win, and then it immediately gives up her immunity to Heidi, which is okay.
The benefit of the doubt is that she was so confident that they weren't getting voted that she was just here's a show of good faith to my friend Heidi, but you didn't need to do that anyway. She was your number one ally, but that's if they were going to vote it out, that's the stupidest mistake you can make because now that's the entire difference between Jenna going home instead of Heidi now.
Yeah.
Because all they do is switch. Like, they're
Right.
interchangeable. If they were going to vote Heidi out, you're done.
Right.
And it's
Right.
because, why? Just give it up.
Yeah.
Christy thought she was in the driver's seat.
Yep.
Really did. And then,
She turned out not to be though.
damn, savage blindside.
Yeah.
There's some rude awakenings for people here.
Definitely.
And
Happened twice in a row.
And they are both.
Three.
They were both
Three.
avoidable, though. You can see
Oh,
clear
totally.
consequences for Alex.
Totally.
Alex saying, "I'm going to vote you out, Rob," at Final Four. Christy's not saying, "Yes, I will vote."
Dina was super confident that she wouldn't be out too. Remember what she
Yeah.
did before then? This as well.
Yeah.
Everybody, I think I want to say all four of them.
Except for Dave.
I guess Dave was just like.
Dave wasn't confident at all. Like, he just.
I guess
knew
he
what was
wasn't.
happening.
Yeah. Yeah. I guess that's true.
But
I was
after
trying to remember, but yeah, you're right.
After
But yeah,
that, it's
everybody.
been spicy blindside after blindside.
Yeah. At least it's been blindside for the person getting out. This one is, I think, a blindside for. It was a blindside for me, for the audience, I think, and it was probably for Butch as well.
For Butch, yeah, Butch keeps getting left out of stuff. It seems.
Yeah.
Damn.
Bringing the old man along.
See if Butch can maneuver himself. Like, now, after this, what happens? Does the war continue? Is it back on? Like, Jen and Heidi hate Rob again?
Yeah.
What do you think? Where is it gonna
I don't
go?
know. It's hard to say. I mean, we did see they teased the camp burning apparently or something. I hope it's not a horrible injury like we got in Africa, but because
The
that
game will change forever.
because that the preview for that looked funny, but that was actually like really gut wrenching. That whole
Yeah, the preview was just like,
yeah he goes like ah! And it was like what was that? And then it was like, oh, this is actually like kind of scary. But yeah, that was just because it was basically a flat comedy shot of their camp going up in flames.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to that. But well, it did seem like Heidi is being like, Jenna's not doing well healthy. I'm gonna say she should get voted out to send her
Yeah,
home.
they give big teases, don't they? I almost
Yeah,
feel
they
like
do.
I wish we could skip it, especially since we're gonna watch the next episode soon.
We are. Well, no. Well, I'm excited to do that because now we can see the result of that.
Yeah.
If that even means anything to the episode.
Yeah.
Oh.
So, check back next week where you can see our reaction to episode 13, which is the penultimate episode. Episode 14, 15 is a little bit of a double feature. It's the finale and the reunion. So, those will come out right next to each other the following week. So, we're really getting down to the wire here. All right.
Oh yeah, dog.
Thank you.
All right. See you next time.